Hello, everybody, and welcome to FinTech Futures reporting here at Money20 Europe in Amsterdam. My name is Tyler Paith. I am a senior reporter, and today I'm here with James Mulroney, Chief Customer Officer at CORA Loyalty. James, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Fantastic. Are you enjoying the conference so far?
Absolutely, very good. Yeah, I was just in the Money20 Bangkok. And,
Oh, wow.
this is even bigger and really worthwhile.
And you flew in just last night to be with us.
I got in last night just to be here.
Gosh, well, yes, lots of travel, lots of people travel very far to be here, so we're very happy to have you with
Thank
us. Chief Customer Officer at CORA Loyalty. Can you tell us a little bit about what CORA Loyalty is and its three brands?
Absolutely. So, CORA Loyalty is the industry vertical specialization within the CORA group. We have the reward ops capability, which gives our clients access to a broad rewards marketplace. We have the Carson Marketing Solutions Enterprise Loyalty Management System, which provides access to a points bank, earn, burn, analytics, data capabilities. And then we also have a technology called Points at Work, which is our channels and employee incentives platform, enabling businesses to reward their employees and engage in distributor networks very seamlessly.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for that overview. You're very specifically honed down on financial institutions. Why do you think that loyalty is becoming an increasing focal point for financial institutions?
That's a good question. At the end of the day, I think financial institutions are really starting to see that it is not about just rewarding customers for their transactional engagement, but it's about behavior. And it's about creating enduring and lasting relationships with customers. And loyalty is that specialization that I think a lot of businesses are waking up to, that actually taps into that very human dynamic, which is, I'm here because I feel an emotional connection with this bank or FinTech product, rather than just I'm getting a little bit of a benefit or a perk from processing as many transactions as I can.
It sort of goes into, if you look at other sectors where loyalty is really prevalent, like in certain supermarkets in the UK, for example, where I live, you go there because you get rewards or certain discounts for using loyalty. Do you think that loyalty is becoming almost like a form of currency for financial institutions?
Yes, it is. Yeah, absolutely. And some programs are designed to create a sort of parallel, currency is a big word, but it's a parallel way of thinking about how to transact and spend and earn within a wider ecosystem. So you may go to the grocer, you may go to your retailer, but the benefit is potentially wider because there's a partnership with an airline, or there's a partnership with a hotelier, or there's a partnership with a car rental business, or maybe there's partnerships with all of them. And so the ability to earn those points or miles, whatever they're called, as a way of transacting and getting into other industries and offsetting costs is very beneficial to individuals and also to families.
So is that the wider opportunity of FinTech loyalty?
I think so, absolutely. I think that the opportunity is about being relevant. And this is where it's lateral thinking for fintechs. Often it's straight down the line, transaction volume, and that's important. We can't get away from the fact that this is a proven way of making money. But the long-lasting engagement that creates an emotional, deeper relationship causes a ability for fintechs to be relevant in the moment. Let me explain. The holy grail of loyalty is often discussed as personalization, hyper-personalization, individualization. And these are true. Right? We do want offers that are relevant, right? There's no point suggesting something to somebody that is irrelevant. But it is more about relevance in the moment. So understanding your customer by linking together data and the time and opportunity to serve up a perk or a benefit or reward is what's most important. So something could be personal to me, but what was relevant is that I needed something for my family. Knowing the difference and benefiting the member of the program at that point in time is maybe more poignant.
Can you walk me through the argument between enterprise loyalty and product-specific loyalty?
Yeah, so specifically in the financial space, a lot of the product-specific loyalty is centered around a specific product. It's an account or a card. And so all loyalty will be driven through just that. Enterprise loyalty is saying, well, what is the behavior architecture, right? So maybe a customer has multiple cards, or has family with different cards or different types of accounts. What is the savings behavior? What is the deposit behavior? What is the investment behavior? And that across a portfolio of the individual. That behavior architecture allows the financial institution to start making decisions that they might not have considered if they were being just very product specific.
And what about things like debit rewards? And specifically, we think about loyalty in the younger generations. How does that come in?
Good question. I don't know if anyone knows exactly the answer to that, but a couple of thoughts is one is that the rewards to, let's say, credit cards versus debit cards is different. The behaviors are different, so it has to be modeled differently. So I think that's the first thing. I think with the younger generation, it's a lot to do with transparency, trust, and relevance, and that's how you'll acquire and retain the younger generation's engagement in those financial products. I think it's less a numbers game, the way we've traditionally thought about it, high volume. I think it's much more to do with looking at the behavior of the younger generation, what they're finding relevant, whether it's concerns over the environment or concerns around CO2 emissions, things like this. That's what they're talking about. So how does the loyalty program tap into that emotional connection that will both engage and keep engaged the younger audience?
James Mulroney, Chief Customer Officer at CORA Loyalty. Thank you so much for joining me today.
My pleasure.
And,
thank you very much.
What a wonderful conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you for everybody who's joined us online. If you'd like to find out more about CORA Loyalty, Money 2020, or general movements across the fintech industry, follow along at fintechfutures.com. Thank you.